Live. This is one for the record. Today is Monday, February 20th, 2012, President's Day. It was a holiday, of course, and the banks were closed, and there was no mail. So that's what happened to your mail today. If you were looking, it was a holiday. Well, let's go with what I saw on YouTube. I love my tickle me plant. I put that under favorites. It was so cute. It's a little song, and it shows this little plant that if you touch it, it'll close up on you, like real fast. It's a cool little plant. So I did favor that. It's like a classic. It's going to be like a classic song and commercial for the plant. It's cool. Okay, so let's go to the Extinction Protocol 2012. Let's see, Philippines. Let's see, sinkhole linked to 6.9 earthquake. And it keeps expanding. And they're telling residents, people around there to stay away from it. It just keeps getting bigger. Aleutian Islands, Kanaga. Volcano awakens. First eruption in 17 years. Miami experiences its hottest in 24 years. So where it's freezing up north of Florida, up north in the other states above, it's freezing cold, and in other places it's very hot. So there is like global warming and global cooling. It's doing both at the same time. My goodness. It's called erratic. I call it erratic weather before a big ice age or pole shift. Let's see. SOT.net. Russia. Freeze kills rare pelicans in Dagestan. And Russian scientists. New ice age to begin in 2014. Depleting the seas of fish. Yes, I guess there's going to be a fish shortage. Wonder what would cause that. Let's see. U.S. winter storm dumps snow on South. Knocks out power. That's Richmond, Virginia. Cold winter kills 40 in Afghanistan. U.S. Avalanches kill 4 at Washington ski resorts. Then also on there, I wish I could have copied it and showed you, but there's probably copyright infringement on it. It's a beautiful picture from a volcano. So there's fire, and then it's, as you see the fire, there's a beautiful aurora going across. It looks so unreal. Just very unreal. You should check that out on SOT.net. It's a gorgeous picture. Almost looks like a drawing. Okay. The Watchers. Shocking levels of arsenic found in baby formula made with brown rice syrup. Okay. So watch out with the baby formula with brown rice syrup. Something's going on with that. Seems like something went on with that not that long ago. With some other stuff in there. Target coronal holes CH501 and CH502. There's a volcano and earthquake watch from February 20th through February 25th, 2012. I guess it's gonna do some. It's gonna CMES, and it's gonna cause a volcanic and earthquake activity. Excuse me. Ancient meteorite impact crater in Manson, Iowa, causing problems for town's water supply. Ooh, heads up in Iowa. Unusual number of vortices formed around the world. Now on Miss Milky the Clown, I favored the video that I watched, and so please go up to my favorites, click that look on the right, and then you can watch it from there. And in the video it said, because sometimes it shows news articles within the video, plutonium up to 1,579 CP something kg, whatever that is. It seems very high. Detected near Denver at Rocky Flats. So heads up over there in Denver. Any type of plutonium, showing up. I mean, the fleas, I already saw what goes on with the fleas with Mr. Gunderson's reports. I mean, you can't even you breathe in any of that. It's gonna destroy you. Also, Canada denies refugee status to Japanese trying to escape Fukushima radiation. Whoa, I wonder why that would be. Can't imagine why. Now, also on the Watchers, I'm trying to not be so. I'm insanely mad at what I read on the Watchers today. So I saved the best crap for last. Artificial burger meat successfully grown in vat of bovine fetal cells. Looks like something out of the X-Files. So artificial hamburger meat, you're growing that. You can't even, heads up scientists. I mean, those that, maybe it does take a rocket scientist, but not really. Do you understand that so far, scientists couldn't even create artificial sweetener? You can't even create artificial sweetener without having adverse effects to humans. What do you think? What the hell's going on with bovine fetal cells? So you're going to make some kind of hamburger meat that's going to do what? You already you made sweetener out of bacteria duty. You realize that, right? You made sweetener, your Splenda, your Equal. It's made out of bacteria duty. And people are getting sick from it. And you know it. And as a pharmacy tech, I read the back of the Equal box. I read the back of it. Myself and the pharmacist and a bunch of us read it. And it said, ooh, if it heats up, it can cause neurological problems, seizures, and all that. I remember that. I saw it myself. I saw it. Jeez, what's going on with you guys? Now, why don't you first try to make like a good sweetener, an artificial sweetener? We can't even get rid of the fleas and roaches. You know that? We really can't. You have not even been able to eradicate that. So who are you to start, you can do it, but should you? Because I'm going to tell you something. Now, this is, usually I don't rant like this. But let me give you a little bit of my background, even though I look like an idiot with 2 teeth missing right now. but that'll be fixed and I'll have a bridge put in, hopefully by the end of the week. Let me tell you, well, here's my credentials: Masters of Gerontology, Masters of Health Administration, Bachelors of Health Services Management. So, I might seem like some kind of idiot, right? But let me tell you, after I've been going to school, I was going to be a chiropractor at one time too. I've had the organic chemistry, microbiology. I've had all that. So let me tell you something. And I know it's not just me noticing. Let me give you the wake-up call. You're doing all these things, but I still look online, and I see that there are people starving all over the place. Am I wrong? You can't even cure the problem with people starving all over the place. That's number one. That's number one. How come you haven't ended world hunger? Number two, why is there still cancer and diabetes? And why is some of that crap caused by some of the scientific, wonders that you have created? Why hasn't that been cured? Why are you moving on without curing? Let's say you can't cure it, but to block it so that people don't get these things anymore. Do you understand? Who are you to move on and get funding for other projects when you still haven't cleaned up the mess? Technically speaking, you haven't cleaned up your room. You see what I'm saying? So you can't go out and play. You can't go out and try to discover new things and do things till you fix the other problems going on here. Also, Fukushima. What the hell difference does it make what kind of meat you can do when you can't turn off the radiation basically down the street? You see what I'm saying? This is really pissing me off. I'm reading all this stuff. Why isn't the funding going towards stopping the radiation at Fukushima? There should be no other funding anywhere till you get rid of the damn radiation that's going on right now, because no matter what you discover, you'll die from cancer anyway from the radiation. You ain't going to be around long enough to see what's going on with all your stuff. And we won't get into the other stuff that I also have. I have a slew of degrees. I've been stuck in school for like 30 years. All right? So let me tell you something, Let me talk to my peers out there. First of all, you got to stop the radiation that's going across from Japan to the United States to over in Europe. That's number one. That's number one, because it's not going to make a bit of difference what the hell you discover and what you can do, because we won't have the foundation behind it to back it and use it, because everything else is getting destroyed. That's your X factor right there. That's factor X. That's gonna jump in and ruin all your discoveries anyway, because we aren't gonna live to see that. Do you understand? You getting what I'm saying? The whole world is worried about Fukushima. Do something about that. That's number one. Number two, cancer and diabetes, that was supposed to be gone years and years ago. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't disable and stop the you can't prevent, like with preventative medicine, if you can't prevent diabetes onset, Alzheimer's onset, you understand? Bacteria now that's all resistant. If you can't even do that, don't move forward and try to do other things that's going to screw up the whole world. Do you understand? The writing is on the wall. It's right in front of you. You've seen it all over TV, and those that have traveled the world, they've actually seen the writings on the wall. What are the writings on the wall, Diana? Well, if you go look in ancient Egypt, you can see they cloned. You can see half animals with, and then human bodies. They had that technology thousands of years ago. Where are they now? Where the hell? Where are they? Is there anybody left from that era of great technology back in Egypt? You could see the airplanes on the wall. You can see the helicopters. You can see even further down the line, look like something from the movies. The little space cars going around. That's probably the flying cars. It's all on the walls. You know, the writing's on the wall. Do you understand that this planet, this planet, you know, it's like the big toe theory. You're going to keep going along and along till natural selection will have to take our civilization out because you're out of control with not fixing the problems. Do you understand? I have so much to try to convey to you, but I don't know if you're on the same level as I am. You know what I mean? Got a couple doctrines too, and I'm also a reverend too. So let's just keep going. You know, let me tell you something. This is going too far now. Unless you can, you just don't move on to the next problem, and because you can't find you guys are all being discredited because you cannot fix anything that's going on, so you move on to a new thing. What is it, the big distraction? All this is a distraction, and if for some reason we're all going to be fighting with each other, do you understand? Even the elite, do you understand where I'm coming from? It's not going to make a bit of difference. Is that what you want to do? Live in a cave? Live underground? You know what I'm saying? If you have all this money and and everybody, and say you're the last to go, and sooner or later you will turn on each other anyway. You see what I mean? It's like rats in a cage. Sooner or later, you're going to start turning on each other anyway. Because if there's no one else to fight with, you're just going to fight amongst yourselves. And if you're so much in power, what good is your money going to, what is it going to buy you? Are you going to be able to go out on the ocean on your yacht? I have a yacht. It's so irradiated, I just left it in the marina. I don't think I'm ever going back to it. You see what I'm saying? So all your little yachts in the ocean, my goodness. You see what I'm saying? It's all being destroyed. You're not getting it. If you all want to be the rulers, okay, bankers, what good is it if it's all destroyed? You can have a whole bunch of money. Someone gave me one of these. I was $1 million. I have actually $1 million in some kind of money that's from one of the countries that it's worthless. You know what I mean? One of the $1 million bills. I forgot where it was from, but because the money was so devaluated, it wasn't worth anything. You can have trillions and billions of dollars, but if everything's destroyed, what the hell are you going to buy with it? Do you see what I'm saying? You can have trillion. You can be the trillionaire. Oh, cool! And you're going to. You see what I'm saying? But what good is it? Because you're not going to be able to buy anything with it. It's all going to be irradiated. Do you understand? Am I getting through to you yet? The easy lifestyle is coming to an end because you're not investing in the right thing. Like, if you have that much money, like Bill Gates and Oprah and all this, how come you guys are not commandeering someone to go over to Japan and to put the stuff out? Why aren't these scientists able to do that? You can't stop the radiation from blowing in the air. Do you understand when you take your Learjet? Let me simplify it so you can understand. When you take your Learjet and you go flying across to Europe to go to lunch, you're up in the upper atmosphere. That's where the radiation is. It goes right through the plane and goes right through you. Do you understand what I'm telling you? That's number one. Number two, fund the scientists to get rid of the crap that's in the water, the baloney type of crap that's in the food. Do you understand? It's like you're in a bathtub and you're thinking just because you throw the soap in on one end of the bathtub, it's not going to leak and spread out and osmosis through the whole, it's not going to spread throughout the whole bathtub. It's like bubble bath. You spill it in. So you spill the bubble bath towards the front of the tub. And somehow, it goes through the whole, it constitutes through the whole water of the whole bathtub. We're on one planet. And let me tell you something. If you screw it all up, it's not just us. You're screwing it up for yourself. Do you understand? And you scientists out there, you're starting to look like idiots. My peers are looking like idiots because they are not doing something for the good of the earth. What they're doing is they're coming up with crazy crap that's going to worsen, everything. You understand? I don't know if I'm getting through to you. I don't even know if you'll bother to listen to me because I have 2 teeth missing in the front. But see, the ultra-rich don't care about that because either you like them for them, and it shouldn't matter about their teeth, right? So do you see what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to get through to you. And I'm just so angry, it's hard for me to put it into words. It is such stupidity. Obviously you guys are all being affected by what's in the drinking water and everything else. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You will not have the luxury anymore because you're destroying it all. You're thinking, oh, we'll have more of the planet to ourselves. No. Do you understand? The earth is alive. It is a biosphere. And what's going to happen? What's going to happen with the biosphere is that it's not going to be stasis anymore. No more homeostasis. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not going to be able. Nature, just like it did to the dinosaurs, just like it did to whatever else, all the past civilizations in India with the old, it shows they had nuclear problems there. Atlantis, everything, nuclear wars, and all kinds of crap. Do you understand? And the funny thing is, natural selection will save some people. It will save some people. It'll be more of the, down to earth, barbaric kind of natural type people. They'll survive. They'll survive because they don't, and there'll be a few of them. And they'll forget all about you. Your name won't even live on. Do you know why? It's just like you don't understand what's going on everywhere else. It doesn't matter what records are hidden in the Vatican. It doesn't matter. No one's going to care. And everyone's going to forget, and everything's going to be covered in dirt and disintegrate. You see what I'm saying? And for those, and also, if there are, which there are, because I've seen them, aliens. If there are aliens, and just keep going the way you're going. Just keep going on the path you're going. You understand? Someone's going to step in. And they're going to stop this. They're going to stop this madness. It's just like a bunch of ants, and then they start destroying stuff, or roaches, and then you start stepping on them, and it's natural selection. All right, that's the best way to explain it. So try to fix the problems that are going on now. I have not seen any improvement in my lifetime. I'm looking through it, all this stuff. I haven't seen any improvement. And if people are going to go out and have a whole bunch of wars, do you understand? If you don't turn off Fukushima, it won't matter. You can fight over whatever the hell you want to. You can fight over everything. Doesn't matter. It's stupid. You see what I'm saying? And this is your awakening. This is the unveiling. This is for you. This is your apocalypse. The big unveiling. You get what I'm saying? Shoot the stuff. Get all your rods and shoot them out into space. You got to get all this stuff off the planet, or none of us are going to survive. Not even you, because money doesn't stop the radiation. It's not going to stop it. $1 trillion. Yeah, go walk over to Fukushima with your $1 trillion. See what it'll get you. Maybe some radioactive change. It's not going to matter. So, alrighty then. I guess I'll let you go. I'm not trying to piss anyone off. I'm just trying to wake you guys up. I think you guys need a big awakening out there in your scientific community. You get what I'm saying? If not, I guess I will have to start working on this stuff and find a way, and find the cures and find the ways to prevent. I guess that's part of my training, isn't it? I guess it's going to be all on me. All right, then. You guys take care. Sorry about the rant. I'm it's when I'm reading, it's just, some of the stuff is just idiocy. All right, then. Take care. One day down, 4 to go before the weekend. There you go. Only 4 more days till the weekend. You take care.